Everyday hustle like William, I'm charging the chicken just for the verse. I get in that kitchen, I could go to work, I go berserk.
Are we going?
That shit sucked on
That
it.
was different than normal. All right, family. Welcome to another
we going?
edition of the Real Spill. Yeah, that's just oh, we just nodded his head. Yeah, he just nodded his head. Up to the end.
That nigga ain't do ain't do none of that. No countdown or nothing, man.
No point, no nothing. He just
We on? Mm-hmm.
yeah. We ready. Yeah. All right, family. It's another edition of the Real Spill podcast. It's your main man, Floyd. Listen, we got a special guest in the house. My little brother, Prince Paul.
The one and only.
One and only.
Two-time author,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
trainer,
Personal trainer, yeah.
real
Get
estate
your
agent,
8-pack, real estate, get your house.
top car salesman.
No AI, top 5, no lie. Shout out to Boozy.
All around good dude.
Oh yeah.
Solid.
Yep.
Stand up for the Zoe Nation.
Day one, Zoe Life, even though they call me fake ass Haitian.
Because
They put my Creole like this. I'm American now. I'm from Dallas,
He
Texas.
don't know how to talk
you know.
Creole.
I met my daddy late in life. My mama, she ain't really hold it to me because people in Texas don't really speak Creole like that. And I ain't really meet a Zoe till I moved to Florida.
Yeah.
You know, they embrace me, but then they hate me because when I don't speak Creole, they be happy to be like, oh, you Haitian? And then they be like, Papa le Creole. And I be like,
Nah.
No, speak up Creole. No, speak up Creole.
Nah.
so yeah, that's why they hate me, but then they love me. I support them, man. But yeah, long story short. Prince Paul is in the building. Couldn't wait to be here with my brothers.
Yep.
Love and respect each and everyone on this camera, off the set. And let's get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tonight is
Except for this old ugly ass cowboy shit.
Here we
Number
go.
one team in America.
Here we go.
America's team.
We got about a
Their
week
spokesman is in the building.
We got a week.
Either way you want to go.
before football season.
Look here, we said
He just so disrespectful.
there was going to be no one kicked off the show. But
Let's get back to the show.
Yeah. Nigga, you gonna be out there second half of the show? No kill, just like the Falcons.
Well, he ain't had no quarterback.
No quarter.
Yeah, a quarterback.
We got a top 5 quarterback.
Niggas a punter. And he talking about quarterback.
I'm the receiver, actually. Receiver. I'm going to catch the touchdowns, motherfucker.
I catch the touchdown.
Long snapper, man.
That's you.
Hey, he crazy, man.
He ain't got no job.
Crazy, man.
Talking that shit, Tommy. You got no damn job. But you do have a job today.
Okay.
Yeah, you head honcho, captain.
All right.
Yeah,
Right now,
Capiton.
Yeah, you get to run. You get to run the shit. Talk your shit to America.
I'm the captain
What's up,
now.
America? So the topic for the day. So just gonna throw it out there. So topic for the day. You married, and you find out you had a kid. All right. So once you find out you had a kid, do you tell your significant other and your children that you have another kid that you just found out about, or do you keep that a secret? And do you go out and try to embrace your kid, especially when they found you on, an accessory, and then, you kind of now know that he's there or she's there, and you want to, have a relationship with your said daughter or son, and then do you kind of let your significant other know, or do you keep that a secret? So we're gonna touch on that topic. You want
the real man answer, or you want the fuck nigga answer?
No, we want the real man answer. So
I want a fuck nigga answer, dog. I want that fuck nigga answer.
I'm gonna give a real.
A real fuck nigga answer.
That's what we all about, real spill. So let me just give you a little touch on me. I didn't have that happen, but I never grew up with my father, and you know what I'm saying. So me, by trying to search my father and stuff like that, I never got the chance to meet him or know who he is. But I'm gonna roll off to my guy Paul, because I know he had a somewhat experience of that. So we want to go ahead and talk about that real quick.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do in life is always do the right thing. So my story, long story short, I ain't gonna hold it too long. Was raised in Texas, saw my daddy once. My mama told me my real father was when I was 18. I met him when I was 26. What that did for me, it broke my heart when I was 18, but it made me gravitate towards my mama even more because she was there no matter what. My daddy wasn't there. I didn't get an action figure. I ain't get a meal. I ain't get a Happy Meal. I ain't catch a football with my father. So I had to learn a lot on my own. which caused me to break hearts. Don't know how to treat a woman. Almost mess up some friendships because I don't really know how to chill with other dudes. So growing up, I gravitated towards older dudes because older dudes gave me the game, whether it was real or fake. I took it and I learned and I did it. And then when I got my consequence from that situation, I had to face reality and I had to learn how to navigate life without a father. And that's very difficult. I wouldn't be the man who I am without my trials and tribulations. But I do feel like once I do have a kid, I'm going to always do the right thing. Sometimes dudes find out about their kids late, whatever the situation is. They know about it. They don't want nothing to do with it. Have a kid with a girl, you tell you don't want to be with her, and she keep the baby, and now you in a responsible situation.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to make that extra effort before they go to the law. Because once you get the law involved, now you got somebody else in your game room raising your kid. What you do is you put your seed in a situation where they in the house with a whole nother man or a whole nother woman sometimes, and they raising your kid when you ain't there. So just my advice to the world is be an active parent no matter how, way, shape, or form. If you got weekends with them, spend some time with them. Your presence is more valuable than the finance.
Yeah.
I made it. I'm 42 years old. I don't have regret in life.
So, Paul,
I wouldn't be Prince Paul if it wasn't for the decisions I made. But I think if my dad was a little bit present, I would have avoided certain situations.
So, Paul, how did you feel when you met your brother?
My brothers, they solid dudes. One of them got 4 kids. One of them have 2 kids. One of them is very successful. One of them is just a real strong family man. He don't play about his family. I got a brother in Haiti who I can't speak to because he speaks Creole. But my 3 brothers, 2 of them really look like my dad. I look like my dad a little bit. My other brother, he's very successful. But in some way, I had to be honest. I'm a little jealous in some of their experiences, but some of them had the same experience as me. My father wasn't present.
Yep.
That's just the truth. So in all reality, I'm okay with it.
Paul, I got a question. The successful brother out of the 4, that's the brother that was raised with the dad.
He was raised with both parents.
Damn. Okay.
He's the most successful.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
one more question. When you talked to your dad for the first time, explain to us that feeling that you had and how did that go?
He pulled up on me at a Publix around the corner from where I stayed at.
Okay.
We had a conversation. I brought him back to my apartment. We took a picture. That's our first picture I got on my wall. And he just, he gave me the game. He was just like,
Yeah, what it is. No, don't go into it.
I think he already messed up. And I'm stuck in my ways. So it's like together we just said, let's just create a relationship now.
Yep.
And not dwell on the past.
Oh, yep.
Because God forbid something happened to him, at least I can say I made that effort.
The question I was going to ask is the successful brother, is he younger?
He's 6 months older than me.
6 months older than you. Okay.
So to tell you what my daddy was going through right
Yeah.
now, like in the household with his wife, and he got a whole nother baby on the
It's
outside.
tricky.
So
See what he would think around that time.
Yeah.
So another question: did you ever meet the family that he lived with now?
Yeah.
How did they take you in?
My brothers, they cool, they Gucci.
Okay.
But the first time I met my dad's wife, she gave me a look.
Yeah.
And that shit would never leave my mind.
Yeah.
Like when I went to therapy, one of the therapists, she asked me, where does your anger come from? Did you get beat as a child? And I was like, damn, I thought about it. My mom and my daddy never beat me. It was always my fake daddy girlfriend or my mama's boyfriend. Always put their hands on me. And I used to hate that. And it was when it hit me like, damn, my mom and dad never put their hands on me.
It was always somebody else.
So that anger comes from all them people that put their hands on me that wasn't my parents.
So how did that going through that? I guess it molds you to be the person you are and stuff like that. So as a man, who you are now, you know what I'm saying? And if you have a kid or be with a female that have a kid, what would your mindset be if you had to raise that child?
I'll be present no matter what the situation will be. I went through fake pregnancies. I went through miscarriages, and I always wanted it, but God got another story for me, another journey. And whenever that time come, I'm going to be present by any means necessary. If I got to go through courts, if I got to go through drama, I'm going to just be present because I come from that bad side. I don't come from the good side. I come from survival mode. In life, you got 2 different type of people. You got people raised out of love and raised out of survivor.
Yep.
And I'm a survivor. You get what I'm saying? But I know I could have if I had a daddy to pull up for me when I needed him, when I needed $1 when my car broke down,
Yep.
I didn't have that. I had to figure the shit out, and I had to do anything to get it.
Yep.
Let me
Some bad.
let me flip the script on you, bro. Let's say that you're not the one that has the baby that you didn't know about. Let's say it's just your lady. So y'all done been together hanging for however many years, and then she hits you with something that she didn't tell you before y'all got married or a deeper relationship, because it ain't got to be a marriage.
How she know she got a? How she gonna know she gonna have a
Like,
baby she
had
don't
a
know about?
kid, but she kept it from him.
Right.
Okay.
Now he's finding out.
I would throw it off. I was like, how she don't know she ain't no babies?
You got single fathers?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. When I worked at Dayland Mall, I met a young lady. She dated a Major League Baseball player. He was high profile. She had 2 boys, and she was scared to tell me she had 2 boys. She ain't tell me she had 2 boys till a month later. I ain't really like her like that because she ain't have a pretty face, but we was cool. And I found it very weird that a mother would not claim her kids because she met a new guy. She don't know what my intentions was, but
Yeah.
I didn't talk to her that long after that. So if a female disowned her kids or didn't acknowledge she was a mother in the beginning, I would cut her.
Well, she was previously married.
It's a lot of girls that's married legally but still dating.
Yeah.
And won't say
Because
it.
separation, some dudes don't want to sign papers, and I've been in that situation with a girl that I really, really, really adore. I met her at Dayland Mall too. Shit,
Sound like you need to go to
They
Dayland.
lay him off.
she was beautiful. She was married, I think, because in the Army, if you get married, there's some money behind it.
Yeah.
So I think she was in
Guy
one
in
of
the
those.
Konos,
She
though.
was in that situation, and but she had a kid. But when I was in my 20s, she wasn't legally divorced, and I was scared because I was just like, dang, I'm piping down this lady, and she's still married. This dude could just pull up and just, take her away from me in a sense. But that's still his wife, so I can't do nothing long term with a woman that withhold information, because if you keep secrets from me, you can't be trusted.
What if she was like ashamed of it?
I build up, I give her some motivation, but I ain't gonna be with her long term.
Or you gonna make her feel good by herself?
Yeah, I let her read the Prince motivation book, get some motivation behind it, and then
Read my book. But I gotta go, bitch.
you can purchase it on Amazon, But I ain't gonna be in like, because I can't trust you. I think if you in a relationship with somebody, you can't really hold secrets. Now, I tell people this all the time: men keep secrets from women because women can't handle the truth, or some women. Let me just say some women.
So isn't that the same thing for the men?
Yeah. Don't be with somebody you're gonna keep secrets on. That means you don't trust them like that. You don't really like them like, you don't respect them like that.
But some people hold secrets just because they're afraid to lose that person. So
That's true.
when it comes out, sometimes situations comes out when you are already committed to that person and you need deep with that person now.
But you
Feelings
still
and everything is all
got to give that person the opportunity to accept it or deny it, though.
But
right.
You know what I'm saying?
This the caveat. It is some things you take to your grave.
There is.
And we just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Take
when
some shit to
it's
your grave.
involving a kid, there's something
Nah,
you
that's-
can't take that to the grave.
Yeah.
That kid will show up at your doorstep now that you've been hiding that. That's even more of a devastating situation, because now that kid looks like you at your door and saying, "Hey, Dad," and everybody else looking at it like, "What do you mean, hey, Dad?" Or "Hey, Mom."
You supposed to say, I don't know this little nigga.
Across the world, whether you a female or you a male, you gonna go searching for your parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody does. That's why
Whether it's
they-
adoption, or
Yeah.
you was in the foster system, you gonna know where you came from, because you gonna see that kid out there playing with his dad. You gonna see that
Yes.
mama nurturing, caring, Tourette's in the head and all that. Everybody wants to know where they come from, what's their story. And I think, that's something I wanted. When I actually got it, it was kind of like,
Yeah, you could have kept that.
Yeah.
some of them stories he told me, I was just like, dog, you a
Yeah, yeah.
in the Haitian term, they call it you a vagabond.
A vagabond.
In your mind, you think you want it, but when you do get it, it's like,
Damn.
I should have left this shit where it was.
Yeah.
because you don't know.
But you wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known that answer.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have got that answer, that feeling.
People always want to know where they came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I was in that situation, as Nokia explained, you got to tell them. You got to tell the wife. You got to tell the kids. You got to.
You got to
Yep.
sit them all down there.
You got to sit everybody down, embrace it. it's gonna be some rocky roads ahead. But
Yeah.
y'all have to work through it.
Yeah.
I ain't leaving no kid out there.
Yeah.
See, I was watching the Earth, Wind, and Fire special, and the mama left the head dude of Earth, Wind, and Fire. She left this Negro in Chicago and moved out. And and when it started, well, she said that she was leaving because she couldn't afford to give him a good life. But she left him for like 10 years.
Damn.
And went and had 3 more kids, got married, and never sent for the boy until after he had done graduated.
Damn.
Like, how could you do that? Like, say, we all, other than Will, have and Paul, have children. Like, I couldn't imagine, when my kids go to Florida for the summer, I'm hurt that them little niggas don't call me. Right?
Yeah.
But how could you possibly just completely erase the presence of a person that you created?
It actually
can be-
it happens a lot more back in the day
Yeah.
when
Shit happen now.
I mean it does.
The thing is, I think once you understand what that person was going through, so the case in point, the first child and the last child gonna be 2 different parallels because where the parent is in their life.
Yeah.
At the time that you had your first kid, depending on how old you are, and your last kid, you're in a better position by the time you had a last
kid.
because
That's
you should
exactly
be.
why it
You
happens
should be,
there.
right?
Yeah.
But so when people leave their kids or give kids to their mom or their auntie or grandma,
They ain't in
whatever
a
the
good
case may be,
situation.
they doing it because that's really the most mature thing that you can do.
In that situation, but the situation he's speaking on is a little different.
Like but this lady left like no contact, gone.
Right.
But
Like say-
did she leave him with a family member?
She left with a woman, not a family member.
See, now
a
that-
woman.
that's weird.
Just a lady
weird
on
as
the
fuck.
block, because it was just her. You see what I'm saying? Like similar to what Cuz said. Like, you know, my mom gave me and my brother to my grandparents, right? Because she knew that she was in a domestic violence situation and we weren't going to school and all those things. I get that, but I saw my mama. She didn't raise me, but I saw her. I knew who she was. She knew who I was. There was no, I ain't got no kids. That is what I cannot understand. How can you
Deny
go
your kid.
Yeah.
and okay, cool, you made a decision to not drag this child through tough times. But when you go, obviously, like I said, she found a man and she had 3-4 more of the kids, but she still ain't come back and get that man.
Nope.
I know it's hard to fathom for us
You
because
might not
we're
like this daddy.
That's what I feel.
yeah,
Wasn't no daddy. It was just them.
You know,
Oh,
it
it's
was
just
a
daddy.
Yeah, I mean, he had to have a daddy.
Yeah.
She
But
probably ain't
from
like
what the show say, the daddy wasn't it. It was just the 2 of them.
So she left him with a stranger. Just
Strangers.
it's hard to fathom when we're great parents, but yeah, we got people in our own family that done left their kids and this kind of disown them.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Like, and then so we were kind of talking about this earlier. That's how a lot of times you have relatives sleeping with other relatives because they don't know. They done gave like today's day. Kids don't ask each other where you from, who your parents. They don't get the background, right? In our generation, we did. Where you from?
Yep.
From Parkway? What? Southside,
Right,
east
north
side?
side.
Okay,
Who your people?
Who your people? What school you went to? Like, we're gonna ask all the pertinent questions, and then I'm gonna call my mom and be like, "Hey, mom, you know such and such, such, such. We kin of them." Call my daddy. You feel me? Like, but I'm saying all that to say this: we haven't experienced that, and so being a father, being a parent, when everybody had different situations as we all grew up differently, but you never know what that person is going through, right? And so when you find out what they're actually going through, that's when you can say, you know what? All the hurt that you caused me, I can understand what you was going through at that time.
Yeah.
And then now, this how I move forward. If you was a fuck nigga, like Paul dad probably was, because he stepped out on his own family, got his mama pregnant, and then kind of went whatever.
It still ain't reached back.
Still ain't reached back. So if he was a fuck nigga at that time, then ball game. That's where I was, son. Sorry. You feel me? It's not an excuse, but that's who I was. And so now, as a grown man, as us having kids and being an adult, we can be like, all right, ball game. It don't take away what you went through of being fatherless and him not being present, but we can understand, because like when we have people that we have parents that have substance abuse and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and you be like, damn, why the hell they left us this and that, and we ain't had nothing, this, that, and the third. My mama gave me up to my grandma because her situation and my daddy's situation. But thank you God for doing that, because if I would have stayed
It could be
with your mama or your daddy,
could be a whole lot worse.
it could have been a whole lot more fucking worse.
But
You
that's
dig
what I'm saying. I'm cool with my upbringing, but you realize it after, right?
Yeah.
So you grow up. Most kids are gonna grow up believing that their parents didn't care for them, right? That's a major sacrifice. Like I say, my kids have never had to be with somebody else. So like I can only imagine for a good parent, right? How hard it would be, how big of a decision. Like my pops was strung out. You see what I'm saying? Like, and so in my eyes, my dad could do no wrong, even though he was on crack. You know what I'm saying? But when I got older, I was like, well, damn, that nigga's like not around. Like, but I had to have a conversation with him. And what he said was, I couldn't afford to allow you to see me and take that same path. So the best thing for me to do was to stay away. Right? And that was hard for him. That then changed the whole narrative of my upbringing. It wasn't my parents didn't love me or they didn't want me or whatever. It was they wanted me to be successful.
They loved you enough.
They
to
loved
leave
me
you alone.
enough to, as the Bible says, give your only begotten son, right? Like that is a major thing to do. And it was, dang, they really did love us. You see what I'm saying? So much to where they would put themselves in heartbroken situations for the good ones. Like I said, now you got on the other side of the track as well. You got people that have been fucked their kids.
Yeah.
You got that, but that's not the situation that I come up in. But again, with No Kids topic is the relationship between the person that has the child and their new significant other.
Right.
Or the thing, whatever the secret is. It's not just children, right? So it's the secret. Like, what is that dynamic? Like, how do you make it when someone, and I don't care, again, whatever it is, let's STD or I've been to jail, a criminal record, because you have those things too, right? Like, you start finding out these things after you've already made the major commitment.
Yeah. So that's going back to this.
I got a question for No Kill. So he finds out at that point that he had a kid, or did he have an idea that he might have had a kid?
So he already knew that
See, now that
he had a
changes
kid.
He knew he had a kid.
Yeah, he knew he had a kid.
But he never said nothing to the lady.
So he never. So he knew he had the lady pregnant, whatever, the girl pregnant, but she left.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? She
Gotcha.
left. So he had no contact with her or whatever whatsoever. But when he tried to reach out, she said, "You have a child,"
Yeah.
and then she never tried to rekindle the child with him. The child ended up, growing up, searching for him on Ancestry,
Yeah.
found him. You know what I'm saying? They communicated,
Yeah.
but he didn't tell his wife until the child
Reached out to him.
reached out to him.
Yeah, I blame him.
Yep.
He a fuck nigga.
Yep.
I give you that.
So going back to this question.
Ain't no depth.
Right.
Let's go
Come
to-
on, hey,
Yep.
no depth. You go for your kid, bro.
Yeah, I get you. So is there anything someone should have to tell you before you marry them? So, should you lay all the cards on the table before you get married?
Yeah,
something
you got
like
to.
That's
Fuck yeah,
a
bro.
deal breaker.
I would-
So,
I would say before you even get married, before you even get in a relationship,
Sure.
I think we skipping the relationship part.
that's
Because relationship,
a deal breaker to some people.
the relationship, why even go down this path for being in a relationship and then getting engaged and then get married without omitting that? Before we even get in a relationship, let's
And
have
then,
let's have a conversation.
oh, by the way, hit him with an oh, by the way.
But here's the thing, cuz, and we've spoken about it before.
right.
You put your best foot forward. Remember, there's an episode
Absolutely.
where you
Yeah.
said we the fuck niggas that right. But again, that's a common occurrence.
Yeah.
That niggas leave out people, not just dudes,
Major.
leave out major things.
They do.
You see what I'm saying? For fear of losing.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
That's
Yep.
what he was talking about.
And I agree that you should,
Yep.
but there is, I mean, it's broad, right? Again, you can go from I used to be strung out on crack, but I ain't no more. You might be looking good. I got a bankruptcy. My credit ain't that great. All these things you can hide until, okay, we finna go to the bank or we gonna start a business, and they go, oh, he got a criminal record. Whoa, hey, huh?
You can't leave out, oh, I may have a kid out there somewhere.
No, you can't leave none of that shit out.
It's a little different.
That's major.
But when you look at the broader scope of the question on things, right? Anything that you could leave out, right? What does that then do for the other person?
So going back to that. So does intent matters more than the secret itself?
Right. You intending to lie to me.
No.
Is that more than what it is?
The secret is still, it wouldn't be a secret if you told her first. If you tell it, it ain't no secret.
But
that's what we're saying. Is it the intent to deceive?
Right.
Or the thing that you deceived. Let's say it's something simple.
Y'all trying to be Matlock and shit, man. Stop being a fuck nigga. Tell the woman what it is, bro. That's it.
Not the question,
That'll avoid all that bullshit, bro.
The question is it the lie?
Both
or
of
what the
both
lie
of
is?
both
It's
of
both of them. Okay?
Both of them, nigga.
B-Y-F-U-M, both of them.
Both
I
of
want
them.
to jump in.
Fuck that.
Every man knows his intentions when he meets a young lady.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna
Exactly.
be maybe three things.
Yep.
I want to sleep with you.
Mhm.
I'm lusting for you.
Mhm.
I just want friends with benefits.
Yep.
I want to find and know more things about you. You may be a potential wife. I want to learn everything about you. I want to be loyal.
There it is.
Or I'm just coming to take something from you.
There you go.
Money. I want shelter for right now.
yeah.
You my crutch. Those are generally the three intentions. Once you lock eyes with a woman, those are the three things that man's gonna do. What happens is a lot of men's, and this what drives women crazy, they meet guys with the wrong intentions and think their outcome's gonna be different.
Yes.
And that's when women get crazy. We make women crazy.
Yeah.
Cause we're not true with our intentions when we first meet them.
We said it all the
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
Right. So let me
Yep.
ask you this one.
Ball game.
Let me ask you this one. Do men and women forgive hidden truth differently?
Yes.
So
We
which
gotta
one-
spare women. And men are logical, women are emotional.
Emotional.
Yeah.
And we feel like we're their God. Like we want to be treated like kings. We should be, up front, but we don't want to tell them the truth. We don't know what they can take. We know when they about to cry, when they about to leave us. So we withhold information that we know may jeopardize our future with that said woman.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. Let's say y'all been together for a minute, and then she said, "Well, I want to talk to you about something." And
Never
she said,
good when they start.
I hate that, boy.
Never
Start
good.
off like that.
Never
I
good.
know an argument coming. We need to talk when you get that check. We need to talk.
Shit.
that talk. So,
Talking all
That
day.
nigga, man.
so that talk.
Oh, what
let's say
he
she
talking
say-
about now?
let's say she hit you with, when I was growing up, my dad used to molest me.
Yeah.
How would you take that?
You got to be there for her.
Yep.
That's a different.
You-
That person
Right
you love.
then, you have to really sit down and ask yourself: is this somebody I really want to be with? Because you gonna go
But it's
through.
too late. You already knee deep with her.
Well
Need
then,
him how though?
You got to be
Like
with
you
her.
like 3 years with her.
well then,
Are we married?
Yeah.
Y'all engaged.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
So you a lady?
What?
You
Boy,
leave?
I'm out of there.
My boy said he ain't dealing with that shit.
well, that's what I was about to say. That's what
So let's
See
go-
you when I
let's-
see you.
Let's go back into it. Like, all right, so
Gotta go.
You met the dad, you met the family, and all of that. And
Right.
it's the same dude that shook your hand, you drunk beer with, you talk stuff with, and then she tell you this after a family event. Y'all driving home, and she tell you,
you're
this.
not gonna feel comfortable around him.
Boy say he gotta go, man.
So,
Because remember now we vet the family, you vet their history, and this is something especially that traumatic that happened to her.
That's traumatic.
That's very traumatic, bro. Like, yeah, and she never. If I ask you, hey, so have you seek help for that? Did you get counseling or anything?
That's why-
If you never overcame it or anything, it's just that
It's just gonna
secret
show up.
that you went and told your mama numerous of times. It still keep happening. Like this shit happened to so many people right now. As we're talking, it's happening to somebody's kid, somebody
That's
right now in
crazy.
this world, and it's fucked up.
That's crazy.
That trauma
And
gonna show up in different
I
ways.
can't be your savior.
Yep.
I tried to do that, and it didn't fucking work, and it backfired on me. Hence why I'm going to be divorced. You can't. Certain things that people go through in their life, bro.
You can't rescue.
I'm not the one to fix it for you. And so therefore, now that I hear that, now all your other insecurities, now I'm even more of a giving you grace for all the backlash.
Bullshit.
I'm getting all the backlash from the shit that you've been through in your life. It ain't even
me. Yeah.
Man,
that
for past time.
you feel me?
So
Those triggers, which trigger you, I'm not even triggering.
Cause let me move on the other side.
Go ahead.
Play devil advocate. This why I ain't tell his ass from the beginning. Nigga left me.
But if you'd have told me that from the beginning, we wouldn't even be in a serious situation.
But that's what I'm saying. If I'd have told you, you still would have been gone.
Yep.
Right.
Let
That's
me
that hidden secret.
Right. Let me ask this.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Is there a line in the sand? Right? Could you hear of some things, like say she done went to jail for petty theft?
You got to get a
Maybe
choice.
you will slide.
You got to get a choice.
Right, but it's too late now.
Well, if she told in the beginning, he has the choice.
That's
to leave.
But that's what I'm saying.
Go
What
through this
line?
path.
What line?
Bullshit. He may not have a line. His line may be way down the road.
Yeah.
He might be that much.
But you're not answering my question,
invested.
shit.
He
You didn't
may
answer my
invest.
question.
Is there a line? You said.
My question was.
There's always a line.
My question was.
Hell yeah.
If you come out the blocks, right, and tell everything from the giddy up, what are you willing to accept?
It depends on the person.
Your tolerance level.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I was engaged.
Yeah.
It depends on the person.
And my tolerance level was here. When my tolerance level got here, she had to go because I saw I was becoming someone I wasn't. I saw she was becoming someone she wasn't. So you know what? Before we sign these papers, before we lock in and load, we tried therapy. We tried making up and breaking up. Everything we doing, it ain't working. Our communication, y'all know I love hard. She loved me hard. She was a great woman. But we were going down a dangerous path. And both of us were not on the same wave. So
Gotta
when
shut it
stuff
down.
got ignorant and stuff got crazy and somebody ain't have a son or a daughter,
Shut it down.
shut it down and walk away. Because once you sign them papers,
But that's what I'm asking. What?
locked in.
So your tolerance. I'm asking what it is.
You want an example of it?
I'm just saying. What,
all of us got different tolerances.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm
You
asking.
gonna tolerate shit, I ain't gonna tolerate
That's
it.
what
You
I'm
gonna
asking.
tolerate shit,
I'm
I ain't
asking what his tolerance is.
No, man.
What I
It's
did with it?
no.
Whatever it is.
May not.
No.
So some people,
not.
like I said,
I got something for 'em.
when you coming up, some people, if you have children, that's it. Right? If you meet a woman with kids, I'm gone. If you meet a woman that was previously married, I'm gone.
Bro,
And
it's
again,
so
there's
many
a
layers.
possibility-
There's so many layers to that question, though. You can't just answer that question with one answer. It's many layers to that.
If I ask you what won't you tolerate, you ain't got an answer.
I got many answers.
I only asked for one.
No, you asking for a lot, bro.
No, I didn't. I said.
You
what-
said in this
what is-
situation, and in that situation, and in this situation.
That's that line.
But what's the situation, though?
Any situation.
Do you, if you met a woman that had kids, would that be a no go?
No,
If she went to jail, would that be a no go?
depends on what.
Not nothing crazy. Let's say she was a booster.
No.
She was a scammer.
No.
It's Atlanta, so it's not. I'm just saying.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I was asking.
So I got one for me because I know on the previous show we did, he said when we was talking about a chick being a hoe, he's like, it don't matter, she with me. So how's that different from the dad situation? Because if she was a hoe out here and she's your girl, you said it don't matter what other people think. She's mine right now. How does that?
Thank you for trying to damn get me, but that was a dumbass fucking question. No, hold on. No, tell you why. We talk about
Thank you for trying to give me.
there's two separate hoes. Hoe is a hoe that slept with a lot of women, then there's a whore that slept for money. We ain't talking about if somebody slept for money, that's a different thing. I'm not doing that.
That's my.
I'm talking about somebody who slept with a lot of men. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
No care. It's not a deal breaker.
If you're a professional, you can't do it though, man.
That's not a deal breaker. But she told you about her dad. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
That's not traumatic. Us having sex is not traumatic, bro.
Oh, so the daddy molested the girl.
Girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
And you shook hands with the daddy?
Yeah.
bro. Come on, bro. Tighten up.
You gotta be out of there. Yeah.
I shook his hand already.
respect you for that.
I might want to put my hands on Buddy.
I probably have some straightening for the daddy, but I probably wouldn't be out of there. Because that don't be out the fact of her past, her past doesn't change.
Can't do it. How you gonna do it?
What her and I.
How you gonna have straightening for the daddy?
Question to her.
How you gonna have straightening for the daddy?
What you mean how?
Why would you introduce me?
And what that's gonna do?
You can't.
What that's gonna do?
Make me feel better. Make her feel better.
It's not though.
Well, that's a great question.
If she asked me to draw the daddy, I'm
You can draw the daddy for from the time she told you to the end of y'all whatever. He
If
gone.
it make her smile when she go, baby.
It ain't gonna solve shit though.
That's okay.
It ain't gonna solve nothing.
I always say, if you gonna lie to me and it make me feel good.
So you
lie to me.
the Band-Aid nigga. You like to put Band-Aids over shit.
But no,
God damn, nigga. That's a Band-Aid, bro.
But here's the thing, Will.
That's a Band-Aid,
He
nigga.
did not say that y'all were having issues before.
He said,
never said it.
if she presented you with that, are you gonna stay there? You said, yeah, I'm gonna stay there because I'm a John.
That's
Everybody
not what I
else
said.
said, everybody
That's
else
not
said,
what I
everybody else
said.
said they're gonna leave
That's not what I
because they
said.
don't want to deal
That's
with
not
it.
What I said
What
first.
you said?
What I said was,
What?
it has nothing. Her past has nothing to do with what her and I have built.
Right.
Yes.
If I'm not dealing with any negative blowback from it, why am I going to automatically, because she had a history no different than the heifer fucking other hoes, other niggas? If it doesn't cause me any issue and no issue with her, then why would I then leave her because of something she had no control over?
Right.
True, she was in.
Yeah, she was innocent.
Now again, if she has these issues and we're having problems, and then we find out the reason why we're having all this discourse is because I don't like men because my daddy touched on me, then yeah, okay, I can be out. But
It's
that's not
gonna
what
come.
he said.
It's gonna come back to that though.
I don't know that.
You do know it. I'm telling you, it's gonna come back to that.
You can't tell me what me and this woman finna go do.
Bro, so you telling me a motherfucker that's going through a traumatic situation? Hold on, before y'all. So this is what we got to do on this show too. This is what I've been noticing, bro. Everybody has to speak. We do a lot of talking over, so we need to get shit out and then answer,
Right.
Because we're doing a lot of jawing. So back on that, if this young lady has not dealt with a traumatic situation, I don't care what he do, it's still gonna come back up.
You don't know that. And I say that because I just told y'all that I went through a domestic violence upbringing. I ain't never jawed Joy. Never put my hands on her like that ever in the 25 years.
Right.
So if I was to tell her, I watched my stepdad beat my mama and my daddy was on crack, she gonna slide because of.
But it didn't happen to you. You witnessed a domestic violence. The domestic violence didn't happen to you.
No, what you said was a traumatic. It was traumatic.
We're talking about the girl
Let's flip it.
that got molested by her dad, bro. That's an action that happened to her.
But if it does not have a negative effect, you're saying it will. And
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. I know plenty of people. We just talked about Chris Brown saying, I grew up watching my mama and my daddy fight, so I thought it was commonplace. So it can exist, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it didn't exist with me, and if it didn't exist with me, it may not exist with her. You're damning this lady because of something that happened to her that was completely outside of her control.
Right.
You damned her.
Yeah.
I
Because
did
you're
damn.
saying
I did. I did
and
damn.
I'm just saying. That,
Well, you save him. I'm leaving it.
That's cool. I'm not
I want to go after Nick.
You can't save
I
it.
got something that can relate to all that.
Let's flip it. Let's say your dad molested you and you told her.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Nah.
All right, let's just
Let's
say
say my mama,
Oh, that's-
not my daddy.
no, that's because that shit's
happens.
real. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Let's say your dad
Okay.
molested you. You told your wife, and she leave you because of that.
Yeah.
Is that's
You okay?
what
That's
you
something
just
that I
said.
have to deal with.
But it's still gonna be a deeper question.
It's a deeper-
It's gonna be a deeper answer behind that. You just can't throw that out
Yeah,
there
it'd
and
be like-
think nobody gonna unpack and say, well, how did you? Like you're telling me at year 3 because after this function. So what happened at the function that made you now in the car on the way home?
Tell me.
There's a deep. So
There you go.
Something
There you go.
told.
I understand that, but
What triggered it?
The question is front loaded, but it's not. It's so much shit that we could talk about.
Right.
Other different layers to it, but at the end of the day, it's a traumatic situation. If you tell me that, now we got to unpack it. Then when you unpack it, it definitely triggered that person.
Yep.
But now whether it manifests itself in your relationship, I promise you, in some shape or way or form, it is. You just don't know about it.
I'm gonna
just
give
don't
y'all.
know.
I'm gonna give y'all some real spirit that can relate to all this. Growing up, my mama got married to my younger sister's father. Domestic violence. Beat my mama up, put my mama through hell, shitted on my mama. We moved to Florida. He made me, my mom, and my little sister homeless. My little sister's the closest person I'm closest to because we went through all that shit growing up. When I got older, the first dude that put a gun in my hand was my uncle. The only reason I ain't murked my little sister daddy is because I knew she needed her daddy in her life.
Believe it.
So get what I'm saying?
That
So
trauma is triggered.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all right, now I'm a man and now I'm 16. I'm deep side out of here with a gun, with a blicky. I don't give a fuck about nobody.
Yep.
And the dude that caused all this trigger in my head was watching, beating up on my mom. Now I'm finna go murk me. I thought about it. My little sister, that's my little sister daddy. They ain't got the same daddy. She gonna need him.
Yeah.
If I ain't here to protect her,
She gonna
he
need
supposed
him.
to be there. So now I'm like this.
Now you torn.
And he stayed late. I ain't see this dude for years. I seen him in the gym working out, and I took a picture with him. It's around the time I was dropping my book, and I had to forgive him.
Right.
I ain't forget what he did.
Yep.
Right.
All the shit he put me and my little sister through. That's why me and her the closest. But that's real life situation. Domestic violence, growing up, witnessing trauma, how I react to women, how, you know, everything I done seen in my life is dark. And I tell people, I'm cool. I'm a great friend, but I'm not friendly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that relates to everything. But it's,
Yeah.
it's
I like
all
that.
choices at
I
the
like
end
that.
of the day.
I like that.
Absolutely.
It's choices.
Right.
I'm a great friend, but I ain't friendly.
So Paul. So in all of that, because you have a lot in your life journey, are you planning to disclose all of this to your significant other?
Yeah, I put it out there. It's in my first book.
yeah.
But no, if I get close to a woman, like, we gonna share those things as we go. Cause some people you could tell things to and they throw it back in your face.
Yeah, you can't just drop it all in there.
Yeah,
Are you- but do you have fear that she is going to, one, judge you, two, leave you?
I don't care because you come in this world by yourself, you leave by yourself.
How many, how many seats in the casket?
One.
I just
One,
hope
man.
I make enough friends that they can carry me to the grave.
Hey.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. I got you.
You
I'll
come
be
into
up.
this world by yourself.
You do.
Absolutely.
You
Facts.
leave by your. Ain't nobody gonna jump in that grave
I
with
ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, little bro. I hope you carry me. I don't want to carry you.
It don't matter. We gonna do it.
Yeah, I hope you carry me.
I believe so.
Yeah,
No matter how
I
it's
don't
gonna
want to see none of it. I'm one of the few people. I'd rather go first.
That's gonna be one big ass casket.
Yeah.
That big gonna be bigger than big. Hey, that big long, man.
carry to the
It ain't gonna be heavy. It ain't gonna be heavy, but it's gonna be long.
That big gonna have. Yeah, man.
That's why
We gonna have
the
the-
Ozempic, America. You nigga body shaming me in this.
This.
shit.
Nigga, you talking
Hey,
about?
that big gonna have
We gonna need a
sturdy
forklift
balls,
just
man.
Hey, you gonna need 2 in the front,
2 in the back,
4
in the middle.
See what I
Let's
got to deal with,
let's
world?
get back to a real spill. But we want to say appreciate you, Paul, coming.
Yes, sir.
You got to roll up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Hey,
you
I
coming
appreciate
through for
y'all.
this
I
time.
always
Jet
wanna-
waiting for it.
Yeah,
I be in and out.
yeah. Florida.
A lot of Dale Brad kind of throw your ass
You
up.
always
There it is.
Dallas, Oak Cliff, what's up? You know,
That's
my
what's up,
Zorro,
man.
Stop I say, Nabule, all that
There it
good shit.
is.
But I wish y'all nothing but the greatest.
And
Thank
that's a
y'all for
rap
having
song?
me.
What did he say? Is that on the rap?
That boy ain't from Florida, boy. I'm from Georgia, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to Kevin Gates. He the most honest rapper in the game.
Yep.
And shout out to Shin C. I got a crush on you. She pretty as hell.
Hell yeah, she is.
While I'm on the
Hell yeah.
my platforms,
You got to say the whole name.
That's my baby. Her name is My Bae.
Oh,
Moving forward. When you see her, that's Paul Old Lady.
That boy speaking it into existence, man.
Got it.
She is pretty.
But salute. I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Well, America, before we go, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, bang the
Notification
notification
bell.
every Wednesday.
And leave some
we
comments.
coming at you. Where you going?
Boy, say I'm out of here, bitch.
I gotta catch a flight.
Yeah, it's gonna fade the dog. It's gonna. Yeah, we got.
He already faded.
We gotta calm down.
He already hit the button.
Can't see nobody stopping us. Yeah. We're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of